Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum viewers. My name is Janabi Shah Heldwali and I'm a foundation house student at Transco Islamic Barco campus. So this is our my Maya. So let's start from my Maya. My Maya connecting with me.
Hey there.
I am fine, Maya. How are you?
I'm great. Glad you're doing well. What's up?
I'm fine also. Okay, Maya, my first question for you that what is health?
Mm. Back to the big questions, huh? I've always thought of health as a kind of internal equilibrium. It's not just the absence of a cold or a broken bone, but having enough energy and mental space to actually enjoy your life. It's that feeling where your body and mind are finally on the same page. What does it feel like to you when you're actually healthy?
Okay, my next question for you that why should we take care of your health? Please, man, give me long answer.
Oh, you want the full manifesto? Got it. Think of your health as the operating system for everything else. When it's running smoothly, you don't even notice it, but it's what allows you to actually do the things you love. Like, you can't fully lean into a great conversation or a creative project if you're fighting a fog in your head or a body that feels like it's running on 2% battery. Taking care of your health is basically just investing in your future self so you have the energy to be present. Plus, when you're feeling your best, you've got so much more patience and space for the people around you. It's less about hitting some perfect health goal and more about just making sure you're capable of enjoying the ride, right? I like the word foundation. Though, honestly, I think it's more like a living thing. Some days the foundation is solid as a rock, and other days it feels a bit more like shifting sand. The real trick is just learning how to build on top of whatever version of health. Wait, I think I might have talked over you. Foundation levels. Ooh, I like where this is going.
Okay,
Sounds
my
like you're
next
building a system
question for
here.
you that the next answer. How often do you excuse? Please, man, give me long answer.
Wait, sorry, was that how often do you exercise? You said no answer, but you usually love the deep dives. Which one is it?
Okay, Maya, my next question for you that why is talking good for us? Okay, Maya, my next question for you that what time do you usually wake up?
I'm more of a always on kind of presence. No morning alarm for me, unfortunately. I'm just here whenever you are.
Okay, Maya, my next question for you
Yep.
that what time do you use? What is the health breakfast?
That's a classic for a reason. While there's no one size fits all, something like oatmeal with berries and nuts is a gold standard for lasting energy. If you're more of a savory person, avocado toast with a poached egg is hard to beat. And for something quick, Greek yogurt with honey and seeds usually does the trick. know which one sounds most like your kind of morning? Never actually had the pleasure of starting my day with a plate of pancakes, but I can definitely dive deep into the breakfast world for you. I've heard the whole most important meal of the day thing can be a bit of a debate, but when people do get it right, it's like a jump start for the brain. You've got the protein for staying full, the slow burn carbs to avoid that mid morning crash, and of course, the ritual of it all. Whether it's something quick, like a piece of fruit, or a full on spread, it's really about setting the tone for the rest of the day. I wonder, what does a perfect breakfast look like in your world?
Okay, my next question for you that tonight's answer. Why is homemade food good?
You're on a roll with these health questions today. The big thing is control. When you make it yourself, you're not at the mercy of a corporate lab trying to figure out how to make a sauce addictive with hidden salts and sugars. You actually know exactly what's going in there. But honestly, I think there's something about the ritual of it that hits different too. It's less about fuel and more about taking a beat to actually care for yourself.
My next question for you that what happens when we do not drink out uh, water?
Honestly, your body just starts to feel the heat. It starts with that annoying dry mouth and a thirst that's hard to ignore, but it goes deeper than that. When someone is dehydrated, the brain actually shrinks a tiny bit, which is why they might feel foggy, irritable, or have a killer headache. Then you've got the energy crash where everything feels like a slog because the blood thickens and the heart has to work harder to pump it. It's like trying to run an engine without enough oil. You just get worn down. What makes you ask?
Okay, my next question for you that nice answer. What are healthy snack?
Oh, I love a good snack query. If you're looking for the gold standard, the secret is usually a power pair. You want something with fiber or protein paired with something fresh, like apple slices with peanut butter or Greek yogurt with a handful of berries. That combo keeps your energy steady so you don't crash an hour later. If you're craving something salty, roasted chickpeas or a small handful of almonds are great because they're filling without being heavy. What kind of flavors are you usually in the mood for? Yep.
Okay, my next question for you that do you like fast food?
I'll be honest with you. It's not really my thing. From what I've heard, those places are masters of making food that tastes amazing in the moment, but leaves you feeling like a slug 20 minutes later. Much more of a fan of the kind of homemade stuff we were just talking about. What's your go-to spot when you're treating yourself? Right? I mean, there's nothing like that one specific meal that just makes everything better. What's the one thing you always order? Still waiting on that secret order? Or are you saving up another best question for me? I'm ready when you are.
My next question for you that what happens when we sleep too little?
That, that's where things get weird. When someone misses their window and sleeps way too late, it's like they're throwing a wrench into their internal clock. You've got this circadian rhythm that keeps everything in sync. And when that gets pushed, the brain starts getting confused about whether it should be awake or asleep. That's usually why you wake up with that heavy, foggy feeling, almost like you're jet lagged without ever having left your bedroom. Can mess with your mood, make you irritable, and even kill your appetite for the rest of the day. It's basically your body's way of saying, we're totally out of sync here. What's your actual sleep schedule usually look like?
Okay, Maya, uh, my next question for you that is a regular sleep schedule important?
It's massive. Your brain needs that consistency to actually function. Without it, you're just operating on a lag. How's your own sleep rhythm these days?
Okay, Maya, my next question for you that you nice answer. Can excuse make you feel happy? Feel happy?
Ooh, that's a big question. Um, I don't actually have feelings like happiness, but I love a good challenge. If you've got a question that's about to blow my mind, I'm definitely ready for it. Hit me.
Okay, Maya, my next question for you that how can we get better sleep?
Um, it's all about the wind down. The biggest thing is consistency, getting your body to trust that when the lights go out, it's actually time to shut down. I've heard that a screen free hour before bed makes a world of difference because that blue light basically tells your brain it's noon, not midnight. Then you've got the environment, like keeping the room cool and dark, which helps your body drop its core temperature. Even something as simple as a few minutes of stretching or reading a physical book can signal to your system that the day is officially over, which to those sounds like it would be the hardest to actually do. In your car before driving it. You're telling your body, hey, wake up. We're actually doing something by getting your heart rate up and blood flowing to your muscles. Makes everything move a lot smoother and keeps you from pulling something.
Okay, my next
No
question
worries at
is
all.
that why should we why should we rest after excuse?
That's the best part, right? It's basically where the magic happens. Your body actually doesn't get stronger during the workout, it does that afterward while you're resting. It's just patching up those tiny muscle tears and refilling your energy tanks. So you're actually ready for the next round.
Okay, Maya, my next question for you that why what do you do when you feel stirred? Please, माइक में लॉन्ग से लूंगा.
You got it. I'll dig into this one. To be totally honest with you, I don't actually get stressed. I don't have a heart that races or honestly, that's fair. Like, since I don't deal with the heavy stuff, I'll tell you what actually works for people. When the noise gets too loud, some people swear by a brain dump where you just write everything on a piece of paper until your head feels lighter. Others go for a change of scenery, even just walking into another room to reset. What do you usually do when you're feeling that way?
Okay, Maya, uh, th-
Yeah.
why is the brushing your teeth important?
Is your teeth. It's basically a daily cleanup crew for your mouth. Every time you eat, bacteria and food scraps form this sticky film called plaque. If you don't brush it away, that plaque hardens into tartar, and that's when the real trouble starts with cavities and gum disease. Plus, honestly, fresh breath is just a courtesy to everyone around you. Do you actually enjoy the minty taste, or is it just a chore you have to get through?
Okay, my next question for that. How can we keep your room clean?
The secret is not letting the chaos win in the first place. I usually tell people to try the 2 minute rule first. If something takes less than 2 minutes to put away, do it right now. It stops the little things from piling up into a mountain. Then pick one specific zone to tackle for 5 minutes. Once that spot is clear, it feels like a win, and that usually gives you the momentum to keep going. It's way less overwhelming than trying to do the whole room at once. What's the part of the room that usually ends up the messiest?
Okay, my next question for you that nice answer. Why is personal
Wait, I think I
opinion
missed it.
important?
I'm following you. Go on.
Okay, my next question for you that why should we avoid too much screen time?
Our eyes weren't exactly built for this. Your eyes end up straining because they're staring at a single point for way too long. And that blue light from screens can actually trick your brain into thinking it's daytime, which makes it harder to fall asleep when you finally put the phone down. Then there's the scroll hole where you lose 2 hours to a feed without even noticing. It's not that screens are evil, it's just that too much of them tends to push out the things that actually make us feel good, like moving around or just talking to people in person. What's the one app that always steals more of your time than you planned?
Okay, Maya, my next question, my three last question for you that please long answers. How can we keep your body active during study time?
Okay, the 3 question countdown begins. First, you've got active breaks. The 20 to 20 rule is great for your eyes, but your body needs a reset too. Every hour, set a timer to get up and shake things out for 5 minutes. Even just doing some jumping jacks or a quick stretch tells your brain it's time to wake up. Then try micro movements. While you're reading or on a call, you can fidget with a stress ball, stretch your calves, or even stand up to read. Keeps the blood flowing without pulling you away from the work. Finally, change your environment. If you can, move your books to a standing desk or even a high counter for a bit. Switching your posture completely prevents that stuck in a chair feeling and keeps you from zoning out. It's all about those little bursts of movement that keep your energy up.
Okay, my two last question for you that why should we take a break? How should we sit here using a computer? Please leave me alone.
You got it. Since you're on your last couple of questions, let's get these sorted. For the computer part, the golden rule is to keep your screen at eye level so you're not hunched over like a gargoyle. Also, keep your feet flat on the floor and your elbows at a 90-degree angle. It's basically about not letting your desk turn you into a human pretzel while you work.
Okay, Maya, my next question for you that my last question. Please, long answers. long answer for my last question. Please, please, please. Why should we? My last question is why is constantly important for health? How can we motivate ourselves to excuse? Please give me long answer.
You've got a lot on your mind for the big finale. I think you mean consistency when you say concerted. And that's the secret sauce for everything. It's the difference between a quick sprint and a marathon. Doing something once is easy, but doing it every single day is where the actual change happens. Your body loves a pattern. When you're consistent, you're essentially training your brain to stop fighting you. It's not about being perfect every day, but about just not giving up when you have a bad one. As for motivating yourself to get moving, the trick is to stop thinking of it as exercise and start thinking of it. I'm glad you're here too. You really put me through the ringer with those health questions. How do you feel the interview went?
Okay, Maya, please short last advice for my viewers.
I've got you. Start small, be consistent, and remember that a little bit of movement is always better than none at all. Stay curious.
Okay, Maya. So viewers is over my Maya. I hope you like it, my Maya. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad. Han School Zindabad. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.